Hey guys, my name is Janae. I have never made a YouTube video or anything like this ever before. This is the first time I'm doing it, so I apologize in advance if I stutter or I'm looking sideways or anything. I've never done this, but I'm doing this more so for my record. Also, to help anybody else that is going through the same thing that I'm going through. If I can help you or if you can help me, it is greatly appreciated. And I've have tried to do so much research on this condition that I have, and there's not really a lot of videos out there on YouTube regarding the condition that I have. And I just want to share my story. I'm not a medical professional. I am not licensed. I'm not giving any type of information. I'm just sharing my story, the things that I've done, that I'm doing, and basically just going from there. And I really just want to do this again for my own record, so I can go back and look at my journey. And if I can help anybody going through the same thing, then great. And if anybody can help me, again, I greatly appreciate it. So this condition that I have, it is called Chiari malformation. I'm going to go ahead and talk about what that is, the symptoms of it, how long I've been dealing with it, and yeah. So what is Chiari malformation? Basically, Chiari malformation, also known as cerebellar ectopia, is where your brain, the bottom part of your brain, which is called the cerebellum, back here, is basically falling out of your skull into your spinal cord. And there's so much pressure. Now, it is a condition where you're born with it. If you have it, in most cases you're born with it, and something might trigger it, like an accident, or something traumatic. And with this comes, for me personally, excruciating pain. Anytime I strain, like using my abdominal muscles, if I'm laughing too hard, if I'm coughing, if I bend down to pick up the kids, picking up toys off the floor, putting my hair in a towel. I mean, I can't even jump on the trampoline and I get a pain. And these pains are in the back of the head and they radiate forward. And it is the most excruciating pain that I have ever felt. It feels like somebody's taking an ice pick to the back of my head, and again, it just radiates forward. Now, it does vary as far as the times that it lasts. Sometimes it will last 3 minutes. Other times it lasts a long while, and I just have to breathe through it. It literally will stop you dead in your tracks. For me, my natural reaction is to throw my head back and kind of just breathe through it and wait for it to pass. There are other things that go hand in hand with having Chiari malformation. So your cerebellum, the back part of your brain, is in charge of balance and posture. For me, I do have problems with balance and posture. I have trouble walking sometimes. I know that sounds weird, but I stumble on myself, or sometimes my husband will make fun of me because of the way that I'm walking, and I don't even realize I'm walking all weird. Memory is another thing. I have trouble finding the correct words to use, and I feel like I know exactly what I'm thinking. It's just not coming out. What else? I mean, I sometimes get tingly numbness in my arms or in my legs. And I don't know, it's just not a way to live. It's something that I've been dealing with for a really long time. Since I can remember, I mean, being in elementary school, I remember having headaches. And, you know, I was always told, it's growing pains, Janae, you know, you're growing up. Or, you know, it's your hormones. You're in middle school, your hormones are raging. This is normal. Or you have a sinus infection or an upper respiratory infection. You're coughing a lot, so that's what's giving you the headaches. Or I've gotten to the point where, oh, well, now you have chronic migraines. This is, you know, it sometimes happens, and we're going to go ahead and prescribe you Fioricet. And I've taken different types of medications, and nothing works. I've taken Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, aspirin. Nothing helps. And it's a pressure in my head, which is so bad. It's an excruciating pain that you don't even wish on your worst enemy. It's debilitating. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where to go, who to turn to, who to talk to. It's difficult to talk about this type of condition because on the outside, I look like I'm fine. Nothing is wrong. Janae, you're great. But inside, I feel like I am gonna die. It hurts so much. I have ringing in my ears. Sometimes it doesn't go away. I have trouble sleeping at night. Again, my memory. Me and my husband, we may get into an argument sometimes because I genuinely don't remember something that he told me. And I just don't remember. And that's the scary part of it is one day, you know, I don't want to get to the point to where, let's say I get up in the morning and I'm doing my routine and getting the kids ready, getting them off to daycare and getting them off to school. What if I forget? What if I do something so like off the wall and I forget one of them in the car and I'm at work, or I don't know. I don't know. And it sometimes, and as of lately, I kind of feel like I'm in a fog and I'm just kind of just going through the motions, and it really sucks. It really sucks. But, you know, I was involved in a car accident back in 2002. This might have a contributing factor as to why it is as severe as it is right now. So with my Chiari malformation, I also have a little bit of blockage of cerebral fluid. Now, they didn't confirm nor deny syringomyelia, I believe that's what it's called. Basically, it's a cyst in your spinal cord. It's a collection of cerebral fluid. They didn't say that I have that, but there is a blockage of fluid there. And so tomorrow, I am having a lumbar puncture. With this lumbar puncture, it's in the same space where they do an epidural, and they will remove some of the cerebral fluid to see how I react to it. Now, if I react in a way that it helps me and I feel relief from the pressure, then my neurosurgeon wants to do what is called a shunt and place a shunt in my head or in my brain and basically divert the extra cerebral fluid from my brain down into my abdomen. Now, if this doesn't help, he wants to do a brain decompression surgery. Basically, with this, it's the removal of the back part of my skull. They remove part of the skull to decompress the area. and allow more space for the brain. That way I'm not dealing with the head pains that I deal with. I've never personally known anybody that has gone through anything like this, so I can't relate to anybody, or anybody can relate that I know can relate to me and give me feedback. Again, this isn't something that I talk to openly to really anybody, because nobody really understands what it is that I deal with on a daily basis. Now, it's one thing, you know, being a mom, just being a mom in general of 3 kids, working full time, and the demands of everyday life. I mean, and then this on top of it, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I don't know what to do. I don't know where to turn. If anybody out there can give me any tips, any suggestions, or if I can help somebody, you know, I am more than happy to do that, and, you know, just help somebody get through it. I'm not the type of person to be a Debbie Downer, or I'm very optimistic, and I'm always the type of person to push forward and to keep on going and to be the best person, the best version of myself that I can be. Try to be the best mom I can be the best, you know, manager I can be, and do everything to better my life and my kids' lives and my friends' lives. And I kind of don't even know where I'm going with all of this. Again, I've never made a YouTube video. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere, if it does, if it doesn't. But yeah. Well, again, my name is Janae. If you have any tips or tricks or anything for me, advice, let me know. I am all ears, and vice versa. Thanks.